We are back, okay? Naka Ogumake and other WNBA players are headed to the projects. Project B, that is. What is Project B? And what does that mean for the WNBA and the remaining players? Is everyone just going to shift to the projects? B? Unrivaled has announced their rosters and their players. They've announced their rosters and their players. Will you be tuned in to Unrivaled? The WNBA draft lottery is coming up. Ariel Powers has a new show. Caitlin Clark is shooting golf. Caitlin Clark, a.k.a. White Jesus, a.k.a. Jesus Clark, is shooting golf. While the WNBA is a dumpster fire right now, White Jesus is shooting golf. Ford! Angel Reese is Angel Reese. The college season has kicked off. Dawn Staley is ducking smoke. Dawn Staley out there in the Carolinas of the South don't want to play any competition. Okay. The college season is tipped off. We're going to talk about it, baby. W360 Nation, I love you. I've missed you. Welcome back. Let's talk about it and more right after the intro. Let's go!
Tomorrow's season of giving dinner.
Let's welcome up Aaron
Presented by US Food and the Pacers Foundation. So I memorized that.
You actually look like a good
Oh, okay.
There you go. Okay. She's all about cranberry. I'm not
So refreshing it is. So refreshing it is. What's up, boys, girls, he, she, they, them, we, or whatever you choose to identify as? Welcome to the W360, your home for all things women's basketball. I'm your host, CJ So Foolish, and welcome to another episode of the W360, okay? What's up, W360 Nation? Where my sound effects at here? I really want to give my sound effects. Give me just a second, folks. Where we at? Can't find it now. I'll bring it up later. Guys, what's going on, W360 Nation? What's up, guys? What's going on, W360 Nation? We are back, baby. We're back. Yay! The people thought we were gone. Okay. Listen, if you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the W360. Okay. The word has been out. This is a voice of women's basketball. All right. When the WNBA ended, okay, we took a little hiatus. Well, when the fever season ended, as far as I'm concerned, that's when the WNBA ended. Okay, we took a little hiatus, but we're here now. What's up, W360 Nation? I see you guys in the chat. Did I send it over to Twitter? Let me make sure it's sent over to Twitter. I love you guys so much in the chat. Yes. You take some time off when the season ended. You just have to take a step away. The slows will send you away for a minute where you just say, hey, I gotta, but we're going to hang out tonight, guys. We are going to catch up. We have a full show ahead tonight. We're going to catch up. We're going to catch up and figure out what we all have been up to. What have you guys been doing? Okay, but before we get to that, I want to let you guys know, if you are new here, subscribe to the W360, okay? Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on and tell a friend. And tell a friend, and tell another friend, and tell your mom, your dad, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, and your brother. And tell the kid in the family that's been held back in school about 4 years now, and everybody knows that everybody in the family want to say, hey, go on and drop out. Go ahead and drop out. Like, you keep getting held back. You're getting held back. You done got held back in the 3rd grade 6 times now. Go ahead and drop out, pick up a trade, and learn how to change tires for a living. Okay? You're not going to contribute anything to society. You done got held back in the 3rd grade about 6 times now. Go ahead, figure out how to change tires and oil for women like me, and make it from there. Tell that cousin in the family to subscribe. Subscribe to the W360. Keep spreading the word, guys. I appreciate the W360 Nation. I love you. And if you are a returning viewer, and when I tell you a returning viewer, the returning viewers that come back after we take some time off when the season ends, you guys are back. I recognize the names. I see who's back. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning back in. I love you, okay? Who's in the building tonight? Athena, SW, I see you in the chat. Okay. Purple Rose Society, I see you in the chat. Angela 23227 is in the chat, said, missed you, W360. Where you been, girl? All right, Brad 501, NECA pulled her scam and you went live with great timing. Shout out to Detroit, Brad 501. I remember you from Twitter. What's up in the chat? Lauren, I know you're out there. What's up, Kelly? Is always in the chat. I love you, Kelly. Miss Fins is here tonight. Peggy Cole is in the chat. I know y'all names. I know you guys. Rhonda Stewart is in the chat tonight. Who else is here? Monica Middleton. Shout out to Monica. She's in the chat tonight. Tina Hay is in the chat tonight. The rest of W360 Nation and Jade is in the chat tonight. What's up, W360 Nation? Okay. What's up, guys? I appreciate you guys tuning in, okay? I've missed you guys. Before we jump into it, we have a lot to talk about tonight. But before we jump into it, I won't return to the live without, addressing everyone that's been tweeting me. I appreciate everyone's emails as far as asking Kelly said Sade is the evil twin. Yes, she is. Yes, she is, Kelly. You nailed that. She's the evil twin. Um, but I do want to let you guys know, like, once the season ended, this will be quick. Once the season ended, as you guys know, I do stand-up comedy. So once the season ended, I did kind of focus on doing comedy and traveling. I'm working on something very, very special. Very special. I cannot wait for you guys. Hence the word very special. Um, I can't wait for you guys to indulge in it. I can't wait for you guys to experience it. And I'm working very hard on it. And it's going to take some time. And I've really been diving into this project and a couple of other projects. So I did in the off season, on WNBA off season, take some time away just to kind of focus on some other projects. Um, but other than that, I do want you guys to know I love you guys, and we are back. W360 is back. College season has tipped off. Unrivaled is about to tip off, and of course, you guys know we'll be covering the WNBA season in 2026. So we're back now officially. But there are some great things in the works that I really had to give my time to. And I just want to give you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you do see me on Twitter, but I want to give you guys just a little snippet. You guys can see me looking crazy. So that's me here. That's me. The haters, you guys can take this picture and do whatever you want to do with it. But that's me. I'm on stage. Again, like I said, I do stand-up comedy in real life in front of real audiences. I don't just sit in front of a camera and at home with no one around. I do this in real life, guys. That's my art. That's my craft. And I will be letting you guys know very soon. Not very soon. We're still ironing out some things, but I do want you guys to know that I really had to give my time to just work on other projects. So other than that, we're back. W360, we're back. So to the slows, who said that we were gone because CJ So Foolish left and the W360 is going slows, we didn't go anywhere, okay? We just do things in real life. We don't just sit at home all day and just, no, we do things in real life. We travel, we do things, So other than that, I appreciate W360 Nation. I appreciate W360 Nation. I love you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. I've missed you guys. There's a lot going on. Sade says the street said you were in jail. I saw that too. Well, if you look at it, I do have. Let me tell you something. To all the slows that put that out there that I was in jail, that is Googleable information. I won't go to jail like the rest of y'all. Okay, I comply if I'm pulled over. Okay, I ever get pulled over, you will never. Hello, officer. How are you today? Look at you with your badge on, and you just look so cute. How are you? I was speeding. No, I wasn't. I was. No problem. Here's my license. Here's my registration. Here you go. And I'd like you to know that I am for police. I'm on your side. And there is nothing you have to worry about here in this encounter. I need you to know that you should feel safe. All right? You should feel safe, officer. You should feel safe around me. All right? I'm not going to try to fight you or do anything. All right, we're not about that around here. All right, we support the blue around here, officer. You know how many speeding tickets I done got? I done got out of. We support the blue around here, officer. CJ So Foolish was not in jail. CJ, I don't know who put that out. CJ was not in jail. And I don't know who believes that because this is Googleable information. You can Google this stuff. No, I was not in jail. All right, we back the blue around here. Okay. When I do get pulled over, I am fully compliant. Now, listen, I know I was speeding. I know I was speeding. You got to give me a ticket for real. Seriously. Rhonda says, oh, the streets really were saying that dumbness. Yes, that was sent to me a few times. Somebody said I was in jail. I said, jail? There's no way I could sit in jail. I can't fight. And I've said this on the W360 many of times. I hope a player don't approach me. I can't fight. I don't fight. Don't you hit my pretty face. Seriously. Kelly says the slow started the rumor. That's their MO. There it is. There it is. But no, guys, I've literally just been traveling, selling jokes, and working. But I've really been pouring into a project that I'm working on, guys. That's all. I can't wait. I can't wait to meet W360 Nation live. I can't. Where we at so far? 17 minutes. All right, we done caught up. We've caught up. How's everyone? Has anyone had a baby? Has anyone had any recent news? Good news? Bad news? Not exactly sure. All right, let's go ahead and start the show, guys. Before we start the show, there's a W360 Nation member who reached out to me before we took a break, and I want to make sure that I acknowledge her. Stephanie Wall. I want to acknowledge her brother. She had a baby brother that passed away. She reached out to me. She shot me an email. She said he passed away from a heart attack at the age of 39, and he loved the show. And he always loved when I shouted out Stephanie Wall. And she asked me to shout him out on the show. So Craig, Stephanie Walk's baby brother. And if you guys, W360 Nation, you guys know that I've shouted her out multiple times on the show. And her baby brother passed away. And she asked me to shout him out on the show. So rest in peace to her baby brother Craig. Stephanie Wall. Sorry for your loss. And I'm here with you, dear. I'm here with you. So there we are. Stephanie Walk. And I hope, you're going through your grieving peacefully, actually. I can't imagine. So, all right, guys, let's jump into the show. Guys, we have to get into it and talk about it. We're going to have a laid back show tonight, guys. I'll just be completely honest with you. We're going to be pretty laid back tonight. Is Stephanie Walk in the chat? She'll probably catch the playback. So yeah, I'll be completely honest with you guys. We're going to be kind of laid back tonight. I got to put on a little lip gloss. My lips look a little dark. No one wants dark lips. You know those lips that some women have and look like they smoke Black and Milds all day? I don't smoke, by the way, at all. Don't smoke anything. I have to make sure. Nigga Guamake. Neka Ogumake is in the headlines. She's all over the place. Neka Ogumake. Okay. Neka Ogumake has signed on. She's headed to the projects. She's headed to the projects. Okay? Project B, that is. And if you're not familiar with Project B or what the projects is, because that's what we're going to call it here at the W360, Neka Ogumake is headed to the Project B. Okay? Project B is a global basketball league that will host tournaments across Asia, Europe, and Latin America beginning in November of next year. And they will run through April of 2027. All right? This league is offering these players starting at $2 million plus to come and play in their league. All right. So obviously this is a 5-on-5 league. They will certainly rival the WNBA. And of course, they're paying more. Now, this league will take place. A lot of people say it's going to rival the WNBA. But to be clear, this league does take place in the off season of the WNBA, which doesn't mean it's not a rival, because some players will say, I'll just play in Project B. I'll play in the projects. And some players might say, I don't have to play in the WNBA. Why do I have to go to the WNBA? And these are the good players, by chance. Why do I need to go to the WNBA and play for $200 and something thousand, $249,000, where I can go and get $2 million in the projects? I don't have to do it. Right? So NECA is the first player to sign with this league, which, as the WNBPA president, she's making a statement. What this does is put pressure on the WNBA to show them, hey, if you all can't pay us more money, we will go and play in Asia. Where else they're playing? Europe and Latin America. We'll go play over there, and they'll pay us millions of dollars. We don't have to stay here in America and put up with this nonsense. We'll go play across seas. So with this league, guys, just to give a little backstory, we may be all over the place here. Like I said, we're just going to catch up. Again, this league is a 5-on-5 league. It's based in Asia, Europe, and Latin America. That's where they'll travel and play. I'm just a little, to be honest, I'm a little confused about what's going on here. Okay, I'm a little confused about what's going on here. Rack, my mom has been asking me every day, where is CJ? We can't do this season without her. Rexy BD for DGY. Hey, Mom. We're here. To see that NECA has signed with this league, and of course that puts pressure on the WNBA, I think I'm just wondering who's going to be the face of this league? Who's going to be the face of the projects? Who? NECA? So to get the word out there and you let people know, we got a new league here, and we're going to get all the WNBA players, and we're going to pay them $2 million, and we're going to start with NECA or Gumake. We're going to start with NECA or Gumake. What? Who's going to be the face of this league? NECA? And another question that I had when I was reading about the league, who's fronting these salaries? Who's paying the WNBA players $2 million? Who's paying NECA or Gumake $2 million to play basketball? And I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not a hater. I've said it on my show before, W360 Nation. You guys know I've said before, I'm all for getting more money at your job. I've told you guys that before. I hold a meeting with my job, and our shareholder, I hold a meeting. Hey, this is what I brought in this year. I need you know what they say? Sure thing. Sure thing. I have the numbers right there, right? How is NECA or Gumake getting a $2 million salary? Get your coin. Get your coin. But with all of this going on, there's a new league. You have Unrivaled that players are going to, WNBA players are going to. These players they're essentially standing behind, we need and want, let's do this. We want more money. We want more money. And if you ask me, I think the WNBA, I think Kathy, and I think the WNBA is telling them, especially with the new CBA offer or CBA deal, I think the WNBA is telling them, yes, we're going to give these players more money. It just won't be you. It won't be you. And that's my whole thing. I think what a lot of people are missing is, yeah, they have a new league that they're going to run to. Yes, they have new demands that we want more money. But when y'all go over to that place, when y'all go over to them countries and play basketball, you're going to display the same shit that you put on over here. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. They're just hitting a lick. This is a new hit lick for them, right? We're going to go into Saudi Arabia because them people over there then looked at the WNBA and they've said, oh, the WNBA is booming. We have to invest in this. Y'all aren't the players that's booming. You're not. You're not. Nobody wants to say it. Everybody wants to be nice. Everybody wants to say, well, the girls, listen. You guys are going back and forth, back and forth. I have no problem with you all wanting more money. We all should ask for more money, especially in this day and age. I have no problem. But we have to be realistic here. We have to be realistic here. You're going back and forth here. because this league has known you all for 20 plus years, and you're not bringing in viewership. You're not bringing in revenue. So for the past 2 years, when White Jesus, Caitlin Clark, came to the league, Angel Reese came to the league, Rakia Jackson came to the league, that entire class came to the league. They brought actual fans, sports fans. We're not talking about the slows. We're talking about sports fans, and millions of people have started tuning in. You got players like Nneka and Natasha Cloud and the rest of them trying to reap the benefits of what these new players have brought in. Your ship has sailed. Paige Beckers too. Paige Beckers. Your ship has sailed. So that's why you guys are fighting, because you guys are trying to get the money that this new class has brought in. You're trying to reap their clout. And the WNBA is saying no. No. Brittany Griner, you're not getting $2 million in America. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The other older players, it's not going to happen. Asia Wilson will get a couple million. She fought for it. That's civil rights. She fought for it. So they're all going to run to this new league, and they're going to create new leagues that they can fool people and say, hey, see, look at our league. This isn't your money. It's not your money. This $2 million, this is for the new players. As far as I'm concerned, you've made what you deserve. You've made more than enough. But these millions of dollars, this isn't your money. That's what a sacrifice is called. It's a sacrifice. You started the league. It's not your money or your fans. So when you guys go over to that league, if Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese or Paige Beckers, Juju Watkins Flage, Olivia Miles, Hannah Hidalgo, Audie Crooks, Anissa Morrow, she was caught in that prison. Anissa Morrow is a name in this league. And all these other newer women, that's their money. That's their fans. Nneka, you don't have it. Who's going to watch you play in Saudi Arabia? For you really went over there and finessed 2 times. And let me tell you what these players are about to do. They're about to ruin it for future players that want to play in a league like this. Those people that's about to invest their money, they're gonna look. They're gonna think that they're getting a Maybach. But the whole time you're a Chrysler 300. You're a Chrysler 300. But you're selling yourself as a Maybach. And you know what they're going to say? Ugh. This is what we paid for. We want our goddamn money back. This is what we paid for. We did not pay for this. I thought the WNBA was a good product. You moved too soon. You should have waited about 4 more years to get the other good players in the league. You guys moved too soon. You moved too soon. Cameron Brink, all the younger players that, we actually enjoy watching. These younger players have beaten all the vets. Who the hell wants to watch Alyssa Thomas play in Saudi Arabia? We don't want to watch her here. You think they want to watch her over there? And my whole thing is with this Project B league and things like that. From my understanding, it looks like that they want 66 players. 66 players. Who are you going to get? What 66 players are you going to get to go to Saudi Arabia and play? Or were you guys traveling? Again, I'm not hating. I'm just being honest here. I'm just literally, guys, the only thing I have typed here is the facts of the league. I'm just telling you my thoughts here. They want 66 players to play in Asia, Europe, and Latin America. So when they go and play overseas, 66 players, that means we here would have to figure out a way to watch them and subscribe to whatever network it is that we have to subscribe and watch them play. What player are you guys going to pull over there that's going to make America say, we got to watch them? We got to watch them. And you have to think on that side, who's going to know these players over there? Who's going to know these players over there? Because if they were already known, this would have already happened. This deal would have already been on the table. This deal didn't happen until Caitlin Clark White Sheets got to the league. That's when this deal, and that's when people all around the country and all around the world started saying, what's the WNBA? What's going on over there? That's what happened. That's what happened. You guys didn't do this. You're negotiating off the newcomers. That's just what it is. Nobody wants to say it. Everyone wants to be nice. You guys are negotiating off the newcomers, and what you're doing over there, you're giving women's basketball a bad name. Seriously. That's how I feel. Neko Gumke is a Gumke. Neko Gumke. And now we'll be hearing about Shanae. We'll hear Shanae Ogwumike on ESPN talking about her sister and how her sister signed and, who will bring in other players off the backs of the new girls. It isn't because of you all. It's not. If you all were that interested, you would have been offered this amount of money. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just calling it like it is. What's up, Bonnie? What's going on, Bonnie? This league will bring somebody like Angel McCautry. She'll jump on. You'll have Angel McCautry jump on and run over there. Tiffany Hayes will run over there. Who is the other old player? What's Christy Tolliver? She's a coach now. Christy Tolliver will suit up and run over there. All these old players that feel like all these young girls getting all this NIL money and all these contracts and endorsements. I gotta get my money before I leave. But what you're doing is you're running over there. You're going to display a very poor quality of basketball, and then you're just going to just do what you did to the WNBA. That's all. That's all. But I guess get your money. Get your money. You guys don't care about the league like you say you do. You don't care about women's basketball like you say you do. You guys see what's happening. Neko Ogwumike see what's happening. The rest, Natasha Clouds. Who else needs to retire? Dewana Bonners. Alyssa Thomas shouldn't even be in the league, but Alyssa Thomas is with Unrivaled. But still, like these type of players, they're about to see this and they're about to try to get their money because they know their time is up, but they don't realize that you're ruining it for future players. Nobody wants to see you all play. Nobody. Prisoners get an hour of free TV a day. In some states, prisoners get an hour of free TV a day. And I'm telling you, if they put your game on TV, some of them men will say, oh, I'm going back to my cell. Nobody wants to watch. Seriously. Seriously. What's up, Lisa G? W360 Nation is here, okay? What's up, Lisa G? But seriously, this entire that's my viewpoint on it. I just don't care for Nneka Ogwumike being the face, and you're the WNBA president. So we know that we've been saying this all along, by the way. We've been saying this all along. That Nneka Ogwumike and Shanae Ogwumike has had their own agendas. Hence the reason why when there was an investigation of the Indiana Fever fans for yelling monkey noises, she had nothing to say. Especially when it was proven false. Nothing to say. So no, I don't root for Nneka. I don't care what she does. I don't think she should be the face of any league. I don't care what 3, 5, 7, 9-time All-Star. I don't care. I think her and that sister of hers is corrupt. You're mad because the league has taken on a new face and a new direction. We just have to get y'all out of my town. We got to get you all out of town so the league can actually grow. So in negotiating the CBA deals, you're going to pull a move and say, I'll go over here. And I'm telling you now, Nneka is about to take her and the rest of her comrades out there in Saudi Arabia. Nneka, you do know they don't allow no hooping and humping out there, right? You know that, right? You better keep talking to Kathy. Natasha Cloud is packing up her bags and packing up her dildos. Natasha, you run over there. You, Brittany, and the rest of y'all, Letitia Hyden, all of y'all can run over there to Saudi Arabia all you want. But you're going to have to leave your dildo bags here in America. All right? Take those dildos out the bag, and you're going to have to pack some dresses. You're going to have to pack some dresses. Those people don't allow hooping and humping over there. All right, Melissa, you might as well stay home. Dejanay, stay home. Brittany Griner, you can't take your dildos or your drugs over there. Stay home. Okay? Chelsea Gray, you and your wife and your baby, not allowed. Stay home. Okay. Y'all are going to have to stay home. You're going to have to put yourselves in dresses, and you got to pretend to be straight. You got to pretend to be straight. The only insane country around here that allows humping with a little bit of hooping on the side is America. You might as well stay here. You might as well stay here. Sydney Costa, you too. You can't go over there. You can't go over there. You and your Fashion Nova girlfriend or your fashion designer girlfriend, you guys need to park it right here in America. You can't go there either. You can't go there, okay? You can't take your dildos in Saudi Arabia. All right? I don't even know why you guys are considering that. You can't take this nonsense that goes on in this league here in America. You can't take that in Saudi. Okay? Saudi is going to tell you, Saudi is going to chop y'all damn heads off. Saudi gonna chop y'all heads off and put that shit in a pan of soup. You hear me? Saudi is gonna put y'all heads in a pan of soup. They gonna serve y'all eyes to some All right, y'all better put them hijabs on. Y'all better put them You see this hat I got on? Y'all better go over there and be prepared to be like this. You know, kiss no woman over here. We do not kiss and hump women. You stand up straight and you play. That's it. You know, hump women over here. Necka, you too. Necka, you too. You better keep that girlfriend of yours hidden in that closet. You can't put her in the Saudi Arabia closet. Y'all asses gonna have to get over there. And y'all think you gonna yeah. Y'all asses gonna get over there and get in an arranged marriage. Next thing you know, you're gonna be begging to come back. And guess what? I'm not letting you back into my town. You're not coming back. You're not coming back, okay? When you leave, you're not coming back. Seriously. Seriously. Y'all run over there if you want to. Dejanay, don't even think about it. You get to tweeting all that, hooting and hollering. Y'all get over there and start hooting and hollering if you want to. Start that protesting and hooting and hollering if you want to, and see what y'all heads be on somebody's wall. Everybody's head gonna be lined up on the wall that they didn't chop the fuck off. Seriously. They gonna have y'all heads on some minister's wall. Like how they had them deer heads, they gonna have y'all asses lined up on a wall. And nobody over here is gonna care. Nobody over here is gonna care. You hear me? I'm serious. I'm serious. But go on. Do us a favor. Clear some room at the WNBA. Caitlin, White Jesus. Listen to me. Colin, I know you watch the show. Colin, you tell Caitlin, don't feed into that mess. Don't follow them. Do not follow them. All right? You stay here, right here in America, where you're taken care of. Oh, God damn it. You stay right here in America where you're taken care of, okay? That's where you stay. That's where you stay. Seriously. My mic fell off. All right, let me fix my mic. Let me fix my light. We're going to go into it. W360 Nation, I missed you. Let's get back to it. All right, we're back. Okay, guys, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys please put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Guys, if you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. I just need to see 1 1. And my stand fell here. Let me plug this in, and we good to go. Somebody said louder. Same volume. We good. Sade. Sade. Text me, Sade, and let me know we good on the volume and everything. Okay. Okay, we good. CJ doing a costume change. No, we're fine. My mic fell. The stand fell off my desk here. And that is not how I wanted to play Jewel Lloyd's mom tonight. I really had a whole setup how I wanted to play her, but it's ruined. But it's fine. This is a live show. This is a live show, guys. Sade says you're good. Okay. All right. This is a live show, guys. So, sometimes things mess up and we got to pivot, and maneuver. But no, as I was saying, yeah, I just, ladies, you guys gotta be careful. You guys gotta be careful. Okay? You gotta be careful, ladies. All right. When you go over there, you're running over thinking that we don't have to take this from the WNBA, and you're going to get which I'm not mad at you. Two M's. I'm not mad at you, but I stand on, and I know the haters are going to clip this up, especially the ones that said I was in jail. You guys are going to clip this up, and you're going to say, oh, she's hating, or I'm not saying that, but I will stand on when I say that from NECA and the rest, like these older players, I need you guys to move on, and I need you guys to know that this new deal and the new eyes on the league and the new rewards that's coming to this league, we appreciate you guys for playing all these years. You guys beat the shit out of each other for years. And you put your blood, literally blood, sweat and tears into the league, and we appreciate it, but it's time to move on. You can't try to sit around and reap the benefits of the new women. Seriously. November 30th is where we at? Oh, we're at an hour. It's okay. We're gonna hang out tonight, guys. So if you guys don't mind, we can hang out tonight. I'm not gonna rush through anything else. We haven't spoken a while, so we're gonna hang out. JSNK4TN says send the older players to the projects. Project B is a good thing. Yeah, go and show them. Go and show them why they haven't gotten the money that that they are asking for. Yeah, send them all there. What else we have? November 30th, which is in a few weeks, 3 weeks actually, is the deadline for the CBA, for the new CBA. So this is the deadline. They had an extension, but this is the deadline that they have to come to an agreement. I have a few screenshots here from Annie Costabile. And if you don't know Annie Costabile, she's one of the very few WNBA journalists. If you follow me on Twitter at the W360 underscore, you'll see Annie on my timeline as well. But she put out an article here, and I want to share a couple of points from her article. One thing Annie says here is the questions everyone is asking in women's basketball right now. How big of a threat is Project B, and to whom? A number of WNBA executives told FOS the immediate reaction to the new 5-on-5 league, which will feature 6 teams of 11 players, is one of curiosity. While the season doesn't come in direct competition with the WNBA calendar, multiple sources question whether the league could be an indirect threat to the WNBA in time, and suggested that some WNBA players could consider foregoing the season if CBA negotiations continue to go poorly. That's wild. To go poorly is wild to me. Here, I'll leave that up. She also said, this is an article, guys, regarding the Project B League. She also says multiple WNBA executives viewed the Aguma K announcement again. She is the WNBPA president as an intentional move to exert pressure on labor negotiations. There was a similar feeling last year when union leaders Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart co-founded Unrivaled. At the time, both players acknowledged the startup 3-on-3 league, complete with lucrative salaries and player amenities that were superior to those offered by several WNBA teams, came at a perfect time as negotiations for a new CBA were just beginning. Okay. And then there's one more I want to share here. On Friday, the league, founded by former Facebook executive Grady Burnett and Skype co-founder Geoff Prentice, announced that it had signed Seattle Storm star WNBA president, WNBPA president Nneka Ogwumike as its first player. Other WNBA players have already signed deals to play in Project B, multiple sources told from Office Sports. Okay. So one thing that I did want to ask W360 Nation, who do you think? Who do you think would sign with this would sign with the projects? Who's going to sign a lease to the projects? Who's going to? So you have to consider Asia Civil Rights Wilson. You have to eliminate the players that signed to Unrivaled. They can't sign with them, right? And I think those Unrivaled players, they have like multi-year contracts. But the projects, who's going to sign to the projects? They need 66 players. They want 66 players. Who do you think is going to sign their lease to their new home at the projects? White Jesus is available. I don't think White Jesus would ever go there. White Jesus has her money. She has her deals. I don't think White Jesus, a.k.a. Caitlin Clark, a.k.a. Jesus Clark, needs to go there. Asia is available. You got Jonquel Jones. You got DeWanna Bonner. And we know DeWanna loves to leave a team and go to another team. But DeWanna, you can't take that wife of yours over to Saudi. both of your heads will be hanging from a nail over Thanksgiving dinner in a house full of rulers. Um, who else is available? Jewel Lloyd, Sabrina Ionescu. Jewel Lloyd, you're a double whammy. All right, because we know, if I'm not mistaken, your girlfriend is still in college. You're dating a kid. Jewel Lloyd is dating a kid in college. So not only are you gay, you're also a... Jewel, you can't go over there dating young girls, okay? You can't do that. You can't do that in that country. All right? The only time that is allowed is in America. Okay? You can't go over there dating young girls. So, Jewel, you should probably park it right here in America and with your mom. Can't go over there, Jewel. You can't. Your girl is too young. Your girl is too young. All right? So, Jewel, you got to park it. Who else is available? Angel Reese, you can't take all that hooting and hollering over there either. All right? Natasha Cloud is the one that surprised me the most, because all that hooting and hollering that you're doing, all that hooting and hollering that you do, I'm telling you right now, Natasha, they're going to have your head hanging as decoration at a 7th grade football banquet for a team that went 0-12. I think you should reconsider. I think you should shut your pie hole and reconsider. Seriously. Nonetheless, and this is all jokes aside. Hey man, all jokes aside, these women are going after money, not mad at them, but I think that they are chasing after rewards that they didn't reap. So we'll see how it plays out when it comes to the projects B league and the players that's running over there to play, okay? We'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. One thing that was interesting to me was to see, before we move on from this, one thing that was interesting to me was to see that Candace Parker was an investor in this Project B League. Candace Parker, also Elena Beard. Elena Beard, Duke phenom. Loved Elena Beard, by the way. Elena Beard wasn't my favorite player growing up. She was Sade's. I don't mean to put your business out there, Sade, but that was Sade's favorite player growing up. Mine was Marissa Coleman, but and she would never. But anyway, Elena Beard is also an investor in the league, and she's actually the league's chief basketball officer. So just to give you guys a couple of players, notable players that are investing in this league. So I really think, all jokes aside, I really think these players are on the notion of we're leaving. You don't want to pay us, we're leaving. But who's gonna watch? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. All right. W360 Nation, what are we saying in the chat? Guys, if you haven't if you haven't liked the video, please go ahead and like the video. Please like the video, like the live. Please. We haven't been on live in a few weeks, so of course we're not in the algorithm. YouTube is not pushing us that much right now. So like the video, it'll help. Of course, we'll be live more moving forward. We're back. We'll be, here. So make sure you like the video if you haven't, guys. Okay? Like the video, hit the like button. All right. Where do we want to go next? Where do we want to go next? What are we saying? All of them. Bonnie says, send the Atlanta Dream over there. All of them and the Phoenix Prisoners. Okay. Michael Catarino says, Cloud is a clown. Colleen Gima says, Queen of the hootin', hollering, and humping. Humping and hooping. Hooping and humping. That's what's going on. Send the Phoenix Prisoners. All of them. Lauren says, they marry young girls over there. It may be okay. Lauren said, Sade, Lauren said, they marry young girls over there. It may be okay. Yo. Sorry. That is so funny to me. Oh my gosh. That's so funny to me. She said they marry young girls over there. It'll be okay. Lauren, let me tell you. When I tell you Sade and I, we laugh at so much stuff you tweet. And there's another person, and I'm not going to say it because the only reason I don't retweet some of the stuff y'all be tweeting W360 Nation is because I don't want y'all accounts to be shut down. But some of the stuff I see, like the replies you do and stuff, And when I say we screenshotted to each other and we laughed. We love y'all so much. I promise you. We like sing W360 Nation. I see y'all tweets all over Twitter. Even when you're not even talking about basketball, I see y'all tweets and stuff that y'all reply to. When I tell you, I have a blast on Twitter. I have a blast on Twitter. I do. I have a blast on Twitter. And we do together. We laugh so hard at some of the stuff I see y'all say. And I love it. I love it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Please. All right. Where we at? I was 16. All right. So that's where we are with the CBA guys and the projects and things like that. I'll continue to cover it. I'll be going live. Even if I don't go live, I'll put out videos to cover it and things like that. Also, make sure you are checking out other content creators who's covering it. My boy Ben Daniels. My boy Ben Daniels. My boy Rhodes. CDS Sports. What's the what's his name? Keep the Vision. Uh it's content creators out there, guys. Make sure you guys are checking out their YouTube channels and following them. All right. Oh, and Kelly tweets as well. We hoot and holler at Kelly. Kelly, we be seeing you on Twitter. When I tell you we seen your tweets. W360 Nation, I promise you, I be seeing y'all all over Twitter. We literally laugh. We laugh. I love it. Please keep going. Please keep going. And I have a favorite person that I follow, and she knows who she is. Oh God, she's funny. She's so inappropriate and funny, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, Fly Hippie as well. Yes, yes. I was introduced to Fly Hippie recently. Shout out to him as well. I like Fly Hippie. I like him. Um, yes, yes, yes. All right, where we going next? Let me see. I really have to pull this up here. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second because it's somebody in the building right now. And I just really, really have to give a where's my scenes? Scenes window. It's somebody in the building right now. It's somebody in the building right now. And shit, where the hell? Shit. All right. It's somebody in the building right now in the chat, and I just have to give a. I was trying to give it to you for my sound effects, Ben. Ben Daniels is in the building. I see you in the chat, Ben Daniels podcast. I see you in the chat, Ben Daniels. Shout out to Ben Daniels. I am trying to find my horn. How do I bring up the sound? Yeah, I can't figure out how to bring up the damn sound. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I want to give Ben Daniels some horns and some burrs. I can't figure out. Shout out to Ben Daniels. I love Ben. Ben, we gotta collab again. I love Ben. Love Ben Daniels. Cool guy. Super cool. Rose, Ben. Man, y'all guys are so cool. Shout out to you, Ben. Shout out to you. I love you. I love you, bro. All right, where we at next, guys? We got to move on. Arthur McHugh says, share the screen with him. Call a spade a spade. That's how he said. What's up to the people? Call a spade a spade. He said it like that. I almost got it. He said it like that. That's how he said it. That's how he said it. Oh, you know what? I do know her. All right. We just messing around here now. Unrivaled. Unrivaled has announced their rosters. Okay? They've announced their rosters and their players. W360 Nation, will you guys be tuned in to Unrivaled? I'm asking you, will you guys be tuned in to Unrivaled? Let's take a look here. This may be a lot. I should have probably broke this down into each. All right, but here are your players for Unrivaled, W360 Nation. For the Breeze, you got Paige Beckers, Rakia Jackson, Dominique, Ari McDonald, Kate Martin, and Cameron Brink. For the Laces, you have Jackie Young, Brittany Sykes, Alyssa Thomas, who should not be in this league. Alyssa Thomas is going to hurt everybody. Alyssa Thomas, Jordan Canada, Maddie Seagrass, and Naz Hillman. All right, for the Mist, you got Alicia Gray, Brianna Stewart, Elena Smith, Veronica Burton, Arike Okumbawalu, and Lee Rue. For Rose, you got Chelsea Duck Walking Gray, Kyle Copper, Azare Stevens, Sub Sutton, Lexi Hustle, and Shakira Austin. I like Shakira. Hive will have Kelsey Money Mitch. Okay, Sonia Citron, Ezzy Megaboo, Natisha Heidemann, Sanaa Rivers, and Monique Billings. Luna Owls, you have Skylar Diggins, Marina Mabry, Nafisa Collier, Rachel Banham, Rebecca Allen, and Aaliyah Edwards. Phantom will have Kelsey Plum, Satu, Sabali, AB, Aaliyah Boston, Dana Evans, Natasha Cloud, and Kiki Ariafin. And then you have Vinyl. You got Courtney Williams, Ron Howard, De'Erica Hamby, Erica Wheeler, Ray Burrell, and Brittany Griner. I didn't realize Brittany Griner was doing Unrivaled. That's interesting. You know what's crazy? I didn't think Brittany Griner was going to do Unrivaled this year. I didn't think she was going to do Unrivaled. I didn't. I know her. They have a new baby. They have a new, well, the woman that she is involved with or is married to, she birthed a baby, and then Brittany Griner and her are sharing the baby. They have a baby, and that's weird. I didn't realize Brittany Griner was doing Unrivaled. All right. So yeah, guys, our W360 Nation, are you guys excited about Unrivaled? Are you guys us excited. Put a 1 in the chat if you are looking forward to Unrivaled. Put a 2 in the chat if you just don't give a damn. 1 in the chat if you're excited. 2 in the chat if you don't give a damn. Sade, look in this chat. Somebody said, "Who? Wig falling from the rafters, copper." Tina Hay. Yo, hey, that is so funny. All right, W360 Nation. JL Light, JJ Light 87 says, get AT away from basketball. All right, we have some twos. Kelly says 2. I'm shocked from you, Kelly. Kelly be following a lot of basketball. I'm shocked, Kelly, you're not watching. Bonnie, you not watching Unrivaled? I really thought y'all would be watching. I'm going to tune in this year because I'll cover it. And guys, I said that last year, but I will cover it this year. I am going to cover it this year. Let me see. We got twos. Sade says 1 and 2. That's not an answer, Sade. That's not an answer. That's not an answer at all. It was 1. What was it? 2 if you're not going to follow it, and 1 if you are. All right? You don't put 1 and 2, Sade. All right? I don't know why you people think you're above the law and above the rules, but you're not. You're not. All right? The rule was put a 1 in the chat if you're going to follow it, and put a 2 in the chat if not. You don't get to come here and say 1 and 2. Why do you people think you're just above the law? Why? Sade, why? It's a 1 or a 2. That's all I'm asking. It's a simple question. All right? It's just a simple question. Can you give me your license? That's it. It's a simple question. It doesn't have to turn into a shootout. You know, people like you, Sade, you know, you make it bad for everybody. You make it bad for everybody. You think you can just challenge the rules. I said specifically 1 or 2. And you want to go talking back to me, don't you, Sade? Don't you? Don't you? FGUZ35 says 1 because of Plum Dog. Kelly says Unrivaled is a snore. I'll say this, guys, and I'm going to give my honest opinion on Unrivaled. Where we at? 129. Oh, this is going to be a long show. This video going to get no views. It's too long. I don't care. We're vibing tonight, guys. I'm cool. My opinion with Unrivaled, I think the only I see Paige Becker's her jersey sold out, which means nothing to me. That means nothing to me. We don't know. They probably released 100 Paige Becker's jersey and it sold out. Whatever. I don't care. And I'm not hating. But this Unrivaled League shows me that we have to give the WNBA more time because there just isn't enough players that have star power to where you can have all these different leagues. You got AU, right? And if you follow WNBA, you know what AU is. You have Unrivaled. And now you have this new league, the Projects. Like, how many good players do you think this league has? And when I say good players, I'm not talking about the players that the league has been telling everybody that this player is good. We're not talking about Alyssa Thomas. Okay? Because that's who the league is saying was the assist leader and the assist god and Chelsea Gray, the point guard and stuff. We watched both of them play. They stink. They stink. Stinky stink. Stinky dirty diapers. Stinky. 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 Right? So I don't understand like how all these and they're gonna call me a hater. I don't understand how all these leagues are being from. Who are you gonna fill them up with? Who? Who is JJ Light 87? I'm not gonna read your comment out loud, but I see your comment. And I agree. I agree. So yeah, there's Unrivaled, guys. I'll be tuned in. Boxing and Bulldogs 6341 says women's basketball is expanding a mile wide, but the talent is an inch deep. God damn. Damn. W360 chat. I love y'all so much. Oh my gosh, I love y'all so much. Y'all don't understand how much I've missed. I love it. All right. What are we moving on to next? What do I have up here? Update on White Sheezes. Not very much. If you're on social media, if you are on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, guys, at the W360 _. That's the W360 _. If you guys know White Sheezes, once the season ends, she does the same thing I did. Because, that's what dope people do. When the season ends, you just kind of go and do what it is you have to do and venture off into things that you've neglected and things like that. White Sheezes is shooting golf. White Sheezes is shooting golf. Okay? White Sheezes is shooting golf. Now, while all this nonsense is being talked about, and actually, let me put it here. White Sheezes is shooting golf. Okay, I found my sound horns. Yes. Okay. So you got everybody down here talking about WNBA and what's going to happen and what we doing. Why Jesus is taking pictures and shooting golf. And let me tell you something. If no one knows, if you don't take any advice from anything from this show, guys, or from if you don't take any advice from this show, take this advice. Be like white Jesus. Okay? When chaos is happening and when all the people are going back and forth, just go shoot some golf. Just go shoot some golf. That's it. We're not participating in all of this. No one's doing that. No. We're shooting golf. Okay. We're shooting 4 holes. Or whatever. Whatever. All right. If there's any W360 Nation here in the Texas area that want to play golf, you hit me up and let me know. I'll come. All right, if you want to shoot golf, let's do it. I'll outshoot you. I'll shoot a 4. I'm telling you right now, anybody in the Texas area that want to challenge me to a golf match, to a golf game, I got you. I got you. You let me know. You let me know. But no, White Jesus is shooting golf. That's the update. That's the update. Lexi Hustle and the Nubian White Queen, Sophie Cunningham, they're all shooting golf. They're all shooting golf. All right, so in the social medias, everyone is discussing Dejanay Carrington and Nalissa Smith. They done broke up or they're no longer humping and all this. These White Nubian Queen, White Jesus, Lexi Hustle, they're shooting golf. They're shooting golf. Okay? They're shooting golf. Why don't a lot of you players, Dejanay, that's online, tweeting about your breakups and your hooping and humping, arrangements that has went sour, why don't you all take a page, no pun intended, from this book? Take a page. Just go shoot golf. So from what I understand, White Jesus is about to be shooting golf, or she's shooting golf. And Lexi and Sophie, they're her caddies or cattles or whatever. Hey, they're the pretty. I watch golf TikTok, by the way, at night. I don't know what it's called, but they're pretty girls, right? And they ride around on a golf cart. And they serve the golfers, the golf shooters, they serve them like beers and alcohol and stuff like that. But the TikTok is so funny because you just encounter so many different people on the golf course, right? I have insomnia really bad, guys. I'll just tell you that. So I'm up. throughout the night, and I'm just watching different things. And when I'm up throughout the night, uh, I don't watch sports stuff. I watch animal videos. I watch golf videos, and I watch prank videos, and I watch, I just watch random stuff, universe videos, like how tiny we are compared to like, I watch just random stuff, right? And there's a girl on TikTok that is like rides around in the golf cart, and she makes a lot of money. And I think that's what Lexi and Sophie are going to do. Lexi and Sophie Cunningham are going to do for White Jesus. And I love it. And I wish they would like they would like go live like the Stud Buds did. I want them to go live like the Stud Buds. I want to see it. Also, when I'm up in the middle of the night, I love dash cam police videos. Oh, God, I love it. Oh, God. I love watching police catch shoplifters out of Walmart. So funny. Especially the ones with like the blue wigs, or like the ones that's walking out like, I ain't steal nothing. Oh God, it's so funny. I watched those videos put me to sleep like a bedtime story. Oh God, I love it. But Sophie and Lexi, they gotta stream this. Sophie, y'all have to stream this. Stream this when y'all are on the golf cart. Y'all gotta stream this. They have to stream it. You have to. Like the Stud Buds. You got to. Sophie, come on, stream it when you're out there for us. We'll sit there and watch it, seriously. JJ Light 87, me too, with the bonnet. Oh, it's the best. Just to pull over here, guys. I told you guys we're hanging out tonight. We're going to talk a little tonight. We haven't talked in a long time, okay? But my God, those dash cam videos where they be catching those women stealing in Walmart. I'm a W360 Nation. I'm being completely honest with y'all. I'll be up to about 4 o'clock in the morning watching that shit. When they catch them women stealing, and none of them have IDs. Nobody have IDs. They never have an ID on them. And my second favorite is when they walk into the banks and catch them trying to when they catch them trying to cash fake checks. And they be having their bonnets on in the bank, and they be trying to cash a $40,000 check. I told y'all tonight's show was going to be a hangout show. I told y'all tonight's show was going to be a hangout show, but I promise you guys, that is what I go to sleep to. That is what I go to sleep at night to. I watch dash cam videos. I promise you. And I watch the videos when they catch them women stealing out of Walmart. That shit is so funny to me. And they be pulling them women over. And they be trying to say, I know my rights. And oh, God, it's so funny. Oh, God. And I say that to say, we back to blue here at W36. CJ So Foolish was not in jail. Was not in jail. I was on stage, dear. I was on stage. And when you can take time away from the internet, weeks away, that means, you have stuff going on. It doesn't mean you go to jail. It doesn't mean when you try to say CJ was in jail, which was ridiculous, by the way. I go to sleep to dash cam videos that arrest people like you all that tried to say I was in jail. I wasn't. Was not in jail. What the fuck? Oh Lord. All right. Where we at? Sade, I don't even know why you haven't came up here yet. All right. So there's Unrivaled. Area Powers. Area Powers has released a new show. If you guys aren't familiar with Area Powers, Sade is in this chat talking about Sade. Stop putting that in the chat. Stop putting that in the chat. Sade in the chat. I was not in jail, guys. This actually probably looks like a jail bonnet or a beanie. I just put on a beanie tonight. I was not in jail. Fuck. I was not in jail. I was not in jail. Believe it or not, I'm Area Powers has a new show. Area Powers has a new show. If you guys aren't familiar with Area Powers, she was one of the players that were assigned to America's team. America, baby. She was assigned to America's team. And she came and she did a little of nothing. A little of nothing, like the rest of the other players that Shea Petty, who else? And you guys are going to get mad at me, and that's okay. You're going to get mad at me for a little bit. Area Powers, Shea Petty. Who are the other players I wasn't fond of? That was another reason, because I wanted to avoid talking about these players. I think a lot of Indiana Fever fans tended, or they kind of gravitated toward them and liked them. I've seen on social media where some Indiana Fever fans were like, we got to bring them back next season. And I was like, oh, maybe I'm the, I don't know, maybe I'm the I'm not exactly sure who the hell are we bringing back? People are really calling for Area Powers to come back to Indiana. Odyssey Sims to come back. Shea Petty to come back. And those women, they came in And I guess like they filled their roles, whatever. Um, I'm okay with everybody leaving. I'm okay with everybody leaving. Ariel Powers can go. Odyssey Sims can go. What's that child's name? With the dreads that I hated. She can go. Who was the op? What's that kid's name with the Ari McDonald can go? Natasha Howard can go. All of them can go. And I know y'all gonna hate me. That's fine. All of them can go. I'm not moved. I'm not convinced. Odyssey, Natasha Howard should be the first to go. I can't wait till we get to the point of the season where people are getting cut and released and things like that. Go. Pack your bags and go. Pack your bags and go. Go. So, yeah. But to segue into this topic here, Ariel Powers has a new show coming out. Let's and I want to say this before I play her trailer. AP Ariel Powers, she's active on Twitter. She sees things, right? I like Ariel Powers. I think she has a great heart. I think she's a lovely girl. I do. I really think Ariel Powers is a lovely girl. I think she would be amazing to go do like face painting with, or go and like crush berries with your feet and make wine with. I think she would. But not very fond on bringing her back. I'm just not. I'm not. Let's take a look at her trailer for her new show.
Are you single? Damn, you nosy.
What's up, everybody? I am Ariel Powers. I am the host of my very own new show called Ariel View.
We can hold you accountable. I ain't missing because you big shots. Just stop when I'm driven. No.
I'm gonna be sitting here with my best friend of 10 years. We're right here. What's up? What's up?
I'm waking up looking at you like, what we doing today? What are we doing today?
He stole my cracked chicken and then he stole my stepbrother's DVD.
I'll tell you right now, they did not do that for me.
And we'll be sitting down with some really special guests.
They would find a McDonald's and literally go to sleep in the booth.
No,
and wear the same clothes and go to work the next day.
Basketball and it's like soccer.
It's like soccer to you. I couldn't imagine me being on turf.
Me neither.
I used to always hear this, like, Tim, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And I'm like, I kept hearing that.
That's what life's about, right? Ups and downs, meeting people that help you get through life in a positive way. So welcome to my show, Ariel View.
I ain't missing because I'm taking big shots.
Watch Ariel View only on Players TV.
I'm Clark, and we are here to talk about women that have inspired me to become myself.
All right. Shout out to Ariel Powers. Shout out to Ariel Powers. She has a new show coming out. All right, called The Ariel View. You guys just saw the trailer. Go check it out. All right, just to give Lovely, I'll be honest, this show and this trailer release, I can't sit on my platform and pretend that like, oh, Ariel, now it makes sense. It makes sense. This is perfect for Ariel. And I've said it on either a past episode or I may have tweeted it. But I know I've connected with W360 Nation when I told you guys. I said, Ariel just kind of, she rubs me the wrong way. It just kind of seems like that she's, I got you, Sade. It just kind of seems like that she's, performing for the crowd instead of trying to play. Like, earn the fans through your play. It seemed like she was trying to earn the fans through her antics. And it seemed like she was trying too hard. And it just kind of turned me off. But now it makes sense. You needed to leverage Indiana Fever fans for your new show. Because Ariel, if the Fever front office is somewhat competent, they're going to cut her. They're going to cut her. But I got the Indiana Fever fans now on my side. I done rode Caitlin Clark coattail. So now I can have an audience because no other team is going to pick her up. That's why she was sitting at home. Right? So it just goes to show like a player that is annoying. You were just a vlogger that got picked up in desperate times, and you weren't there to play hard. You were there to try to get the Fever audience and ride Caitlin Clark's coattail. That's all I see. And I'm not trying to be mean, and I'm not trying to be anti. Do your thing, but I'm just not a fan. I'm just being honest. So when, W360 Nation, y'all keep sending me her, listen, I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I think it's just inauthentic. I do. Shout out to Lauren. I appreciate you, Lauren. Lauren hit the super chat. Lauren says Ariel Powers is doing her travel logs on the road. Yeah, like Ariel Powers, you can get mad at me all you want. She'll probably, she knows who to channel on social media. She's had people like repost her. She shouted out people. Like, she knows how she's moving because she knows how to work the sheep. She knows how to work the sheep. But I just think, like, I just think she's lame. I'll be honest. I just think she's lame. I do. I'm sorry. Damn. Shit. I tried. Shit, I tried to make it professional. I just think she's lame. Shout out to Ben Daniels in the chat. Ben Daniels says she saw the opportunity to boost her vlog YouTube channel and capitalized on it. It is what it is. Not mean to call it out. Yes, but I find it kind of annoying because I called this during the season. I said I just don't like we brought vloggers into Indiana. Vloggers. That woman had no intention, or she came out and tried her best. She tried her best. We'll give her, she tried her best. But like these are the players of the WNBA. These are the players of the WNBA. That's what I mean. Like, and so when I see like Fever fans and they're telling her, Ariel, we gotta get you back. No, we don't. No, we don't. I think her, Ari, Shea Petty, I think you guys did an amazing job in desperate times, but I think they all should walk. I think they should walk like a Jehovah Witness walk on a Saturday morning to every door in a rich neighborhood. Walk. And you know, them Jehovah Witnesses, they're relentless. They're relentless. Let me tell you something. Jehovah Witnesses, they don't give a damn. Okay? I think Ariel Powers, Ari McDonald, Shea Petty, I think they all should walk. And walk relentlessly like Jehovah Witnesses do on a Saturday morning. And walk steady. Jehovah Witnesses don't give a damn. Jehovah Witnesses will step over a no trespassing sign. You hear me? They'll just they come knocking at your door on a Saturday morning. They don't care. It's Saturday morning. We done went out the night before. Why you knocking at my door on a Saturday morning? Why? It's 7 a.m. and they at the door and they just knock and they knock and they knock and they just go. Shea Petty, I need you. I need the rest of y'all, Ari McDonald, and I need Ariel Powers. I need y'all to walk away from the Fever like Jehovah Witnesses walk down the street on a Saturday morning. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Even if the fans are begging you to stay, don't look at that as hope. That's not hope. That's not hope. That's not hope. I need y'all to walk. All right? Seriously. Seriously. Them Jehovah Witnesses don't give a damn. They not, baby. I'm telling you, I know. You want to know how I know? Because I used to walk with them. Because I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. I used to walk with them. And I hated it. I hated it. I'm telling you. I used to be out there knocking with the rest of them. And I used to tell the other Jehovah Witnesses out there. I used to tell them. I used to say, hey, these people don't want us knocking on their doors. They don't want us I was a child at the time. And I said, they don't want us knocking on their doors, folks. They don't want us knocking on their doors. The same way that I'm trying to tell Shea Petty, Ari McDonald, and Ariel Powers, we don't want you here. We don't want you here. I need y'all to hear me. But I think that you guys are seeing the tweets, and I think that you guys think that you're wanted. You're not wanted in Indiana, just like we wasn't wanted at those people's houses. I used to stand out there and say, hey, don't you see them looking at us through their windows? They're looking dead down at us. They used to literally look through the doors, through their blinds, down at us, and we used to just be standing there knocking. I looked somebody dead in their eyes in the window. And I looked at her and I said, can you come get the goddamn door? They didn't answer because they wasn't interested. And I'm telling you, Shay Petty, Ariel Powers, and Ari, we're not interested. I'm not interested. All right. Damn. I'm not interested, just like the people didn't want to hear Jehovah's word when I was marching through the neighborhood. Seriously. I hate it. I'm telling you right now. It's, hey. I hated it. Walking through those damn neighborhoods bothering people. I used to be walking down the street just, and I remember saying out loud, hey, I'd rather just go to hell. I'd rather go to hell. Is there a way somebody, hey, I don't want to do this shit. These people don't want us here. They don't want us here. They don't want us. Seriously. Pack your Bible and go. For real. So I'm trying to tell you, Ariel, I'm not being mean to you. I'm not being mean to you, Ariel. I'm not being mean to you. I'm trying to tell you, mind you, I was never baptized. I was never, ever a baptized Jehovah's Witness. I just studied with them. We just studied with them. And I hated that shit. I hated it. I used to sit in the studies like, well, this doesn't make sense. I told you guys we were going to kick it tonight. I told you. So if you stuck around, you're sticking around. You're sticking around. You hear me? You're sticking around. Seriously. Jehovah's Witnesses are feared more than ICE agents. But seriously, I think the front office needs to show up to Natasha Howard, Ariel Powers, Ari McDonald, who else? Shay Petty. Who else? Bree Turner. Who else? Show up to their doors and get them out. And be relentless like Jehovah's Witnesses. Get them out. You get out of my town. Get out of my town. Seriously. I'm telling you. I'm serious. Odyssey Sims. Odyssey Sims should be the first one. No, actually, I think Natasha Howard should be the first door that we go in. Hey, pull that thing out of that woman. What is that you're using? What is that? Pull it out of her. Pull it out. Come here. We got a few things to talk about. Now, I need you to pack your bags and go. Pack your bags and go. All right? I don't know what instrument you guys are in there using. I honestly think the police should be involved. You got your money from the Commissioner's Cup. You got your yearly salary. You robbed the league of enough. You take that loudmouth wench of yours and you get out of my town. Out of my town. You get out of my town. And I'm going to knock every day like a Jehovah's Witness to get you out of my town. We're going to get you into the kingdom of retirement. That's what we're going to do. I think Natasha Howard should move to the kingdom of retirement. That's it. I wish I knew where she lived. Hello, Natasha? She come to the ring like, yo, Natasha, are you ready to enter the kingdom of retirement? You should be. This is your time, dear. It's time to enter the kingdom of retirement. Jehovah is calling you. What you mean? It's just follow. Just follow. And I need you to bring your other teammates with you. Bring Brittany Griner to the kingdom of retirement. I need you to bring Chelsea Gray to the kingdom of retirement. I need you to bring Tiffany Hayes to the kingdom of retirement. I need you to bring Did I say Brittany Griner? You can't bring dope. You can't bring dope. I need you to bring Neko Gumake to the kingdom of retirement. I need you to bring Skylar Diggins. Skylar Diggins, you got to come to the kingdom of retirement. All right, you got to come to the kingdom of retirement. You got to come to the kingdom of retirement. Kingdom of retirement. Come on to the light, baby. Joanna Bonner. Come on over to the kingdom of retirement, baby. Come on. Who else needs to come to the kingdom of retirement? W360 Nation, help me out. Help me out. Who is that child at Dallas? The big girl who's shooting air balls and just all over the place. She was in Dallas. What's the big girl name? Who else need to come to the kingdom of retirement? What is that girl's name? I'm finna look it up because she really has to come to the kingdom of retirement. And I want to make sure I mention her. Maisha Hines-Allen. Maisha Hines-Allen. You need to come to the kingdom of retirement. All right, we are knocking at your door. you come to the kingdom of retirement, baby. Jehovah is calling you. Tierra McCowan, kingdom of retirement. That's right. That's right. Jehovah is calling you. Tina Charles, come on, W360. All right, we in church tonight. We in church tonight. That's right. Tina Charles, you bring your ass on that to the kingdom of retirement. Jehovah is calling you. All right. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. The kingdom of retirement, ladies and gentlemen. The kingdom of retirement. We're not judging you. Your ship has sailed. It sailed. Come on down. Come on down. Jewel Lloyd, you have been called to the kingdom of retirement. Okay? Who else is coming to the kingdom of retirement, ladies and gentlemen? The kingdom of retirement. We're knocking at the door. Are you here for Jehovah's return? Tiffany Hayes, you are overdue to come to the kingdom of retirement. Tiffany Hayes. Alyssa Thomas, you are coming to the kingdom of retirement. Yes, yes. Oh, it feels so good. Courtney Vandersloot, are you prepared to come to the kingdom of retirement? Yes. Oh. 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 Kalia Copper's wig. You're coming down, baby. We accept you, Kalia Copper wig. We accept you. We accept you, Copper wig. We accept you. We have to start this. 17. No, Stewie. No, we're not knocking on Stewie door net. Not just yet. We'll be there probably after another 2 years. We'll be there. All right. Seriously. All right. So yes, the college season is tipping off, guys. Where are we at? We at 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm I want to cover this. Erica Wheeler. All right, so we're gonna get this on. We're gonna get this going, guys. But we at 2 hours and something. Where we at? 101. College season tipped off. I want to touch on to this really quick, guys. College season has tipped off. Really quick, I am looking super forward to watching Malaysia Fulwali. Malaysia Fulwali, okay, at LSU. There are a lot of teams to watch. Where's Shante? All right, and I'll just be honest with you guys. The college season has tipped off, but you guys know that we're at the point of the season where a lot of our favorite teams are playing blowout schools, blowout teams. So it's that time of the year where it's the beginning of the season, right? And they're blowing out everybody that they play. So if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I tweeted the beginning. College season has popped off. Women's basketball college season has popped off, but it's that time of the year where you're watching games that's 117 to 19. Nobody wants to watch that. Nobody. Right? So, yes, you're interested in watching the South Carolinas, the LSUs. This year, the Tennessees with Janiah Barker. Of course, at LSU, you got Malaysia Fulwali. South Carolina, can't name a player. The only people we know at South Carolina is Dawn Staley because that's who all is promoted. Dawn Staley doesn't allow anyone to be promoted besides her. She is the Suge Knight of Death Row Records over there at South Carolina. That's why when every player leave, they prosper. So I'm rooting for Malaysia Fulwali. Oh, God. That South Carolina and LSU game. Malaysia, that is your game. You go out there and you show the nation why you transferred from that slow-ass daycare. That daycare is consisted of slow-ass people and slow-ass fans. In Malaysia, you broke away from that cult. And I want Malaysia to show the world why she's better than that cult. Right? So, and you have Iowa State. You have, of course, UCLA, UConn. Did I say Tennessee? Janiah Barker is there now. Of course, USC. So it's just like you just want to watch good games. That's all. Women's college basketball, this isn't a new conversation, but I think it's a conversation that needs to be addressed. And since when we all say this isn't a new conversation, that means that do something different. We have this conversation every year as far as discussing these preseason games and the non-conference games are boring. They're just boring. That's all they are. They're boring. So when we watch these games. You have South Carolina beat Grand Canyon 54-94. LSU beat HCU, whatever school this was, 108-55. LSU beat SLU 115 points to 26. Notre Dame beat FDU 98-52. So when we talk about this part of the season, I think there needs to be a change to where fans can be excited about this time of the year, because WNBA season has just ended, right? We're coming off the finals. Not to say that it was very exciting, because it was Vegas and watching Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner give terrible performances, right? So we're coming off WNBA season. So I would think that when you're navigating from WNBA season finals into college season, give us some games to watch and be excited about. We don't want to watch games with the season, with the scores that I just gave y'all. So when top coaches are confronted about this, let me play to you what Don Staley and Kim Mulkey had to say. Let's start with Don Staley.
It is important. Like, we've been accused of ducking and all of that crap. Like, come on. When we played UConn for the past, I don't know, 11 seasons. Now is the time to duck. This, we could have ducked, 7, 8, 9 years ago. No, it just so happened that I think they got more games scheduled on their conference, so it was hard to continue to hum and hold. But we were gonna find a way to play. Unfortunately for us, it's Hall of Fame. So it's a great competition for us and for women's basketball.
People love to talk about our non-conference schedule. At what point does that stop? At what point does it stop? We won a national championship. Coaches know what they're doing. We're not doing a schedule because you want to see certain matchups. We're doing a schedule because we know our teams better than anybody.
Let's play this again.
People love to talk about our non-conference schedule. At what point does that stop? At what point does it stop? We won a national championship. Coaches know what they're doing. We're not doing a schedule because you want to see certain matchups. We're doing a schedule because we know.
We're not doing a schedule because you want to see certain matchups. Why? Why? Why, Dawn? Why, Kim? Why, Gino? And the other college coaches, why? Why aren't you playing non-conference schedules to where the people want to see? No one wants to see a game that ends 174-17. Why? And don't sit here on this press conference and tell me we know our team's the best and we're trying. I understand in this time of the year, you're trying to work out kinks. You're trying to get game film. Get practice film. And don't sit here and tell me we're trying to build our kids' confidence. What better way to build your team's confidence? What better way to build your team's confidence other than to beat a top 25 team? Take a note from college football. I tell you what, I think you all should take a note from college football. Because opening weekend, Texas played Ohio State. You don't even have to be a football connoisseur to tune into that. You're going to tune in because you know it's going to be a good game. Everybody tune into Texas and Ohio State. Everybody. We all tune in. Millions of people watch. What better way to introduce America to your freshmen and your transfer players other than to play them against another top team? Why are you guys ducking competition? Why? This is boring. Nobody wants to watch that shit. I'm just being honest. I want to watch my Leisure Full Wiley play. Hell, I even want to see what Joyce Edwards is going to do this year. And I'm not even a fan of Joyce Edwards. I think Don Staley is going to turn her into an Asia Wilson, a boring player, right? But go ahead and match these women up. And Don loves to say, "Oh no, we're trying to play competition, but everybody keep ducking the smoke." Don, that's a lie. And I know that's a lie. I know that's a lie. I know. Schedule some good games. Nobody should have to watch or wait until January to see good college basketball games. Schedule some good games, Don Staley. If you get out all of your commercials and your marches, and you get to be everywhere else, Don Staley. Schedule some good games. You too, Kim. And I love you, Kim. I love you. I love you, Kim. I love you. And if I was your friend in real life, I'd tell you in real life, Kim, why don't you schedule some good games? I ain't coming to this shit. I'm not coming to this shit. Let me tell you right now. I have a great friend of mine, a really close friend of mine, good friend. She's a head coach of a high school basketball team. And she got players getting recruited. I don't come to the games where I know that they're going to blow the play. I come to good games. And she called me all the time, CJ, come to the game. I will literally ride 7 hours to go, and I stay the weekend, and I go. And I'm not coming to sorry games. I don't watch sorry basketball. I don't support sorry basketball. And I'm pretty sure a lot of basketball fans feel that way. We want to see good basketball. Seriously, people want to see good basketball. And I get it from a coach's point of view. You want to get game film and things like that. Get that in practice. That's why you have a practice squad. Get it in practice. But what better film can you get other than playing against competition? When is this going to change? Damn. I'm watching Flau'jae highlights. I wanted to put them up on the show. But the score was like 79-3. I'm not putting that up. I'm not even promoting that. I'm not even promoting that. I can't. Seriously. So I can't stand behind this. We want to be excited about college women's basketball, but I need these coaches to literally, I think there should be a rule. If you're a top 10 team, hell, we can narrow it down to 5. If you're the top 5 teams, you all should schedule at least 5 top 25 schools in your non-conference schedule. Minimum. You have to schedule at least 5 top 25 schools in your non-conference. We're not playing John St. Baptist Church University. You're not playing Black College High School Community College. You're not playing Orange Rock Community College. You're not playing none of those schools. You're not playing those schools. You have to have minimal 5 top 25 schools if you're in the top 5. All right, no one's going to keep wasting their goddamn money to see this bullshit. Seriously. Seriously. Especially we're watching and trying to cover it. What am I going to, what do you guys want me to sit here and cover a 100? What? Let me see. What was the score here? What do you guys want me to talk about a 117 to 14 game? We're not breaking down that film. I'm not even going to waste my time. No. No. Get it together. Get it together, Don. Kim, Gino, the rest of y'all, get it together. Y'all have to figure that out. You guys have to figure it out. All right. Give the people what they want. This is entertainment and sports. This is sports and entertainment. This is both sports and entertainment. What the hell want to sit and watch X and O's basketball? Don't nobody want to watch that. Why do you think the WNBA did it thrive? When White Jesus, Caitlin Clark, Jesus Clark got to the league, she provided entertainment. That's why it bloomed. Take note. Take note. Take note. The talent is getting better. Scheduled to play against each other. Damn. All right, guys. Where we at? We're at an hour and a half. Guys, we did the college season. Area powers. Did I do the draft lottery? Real quick, draft lottery, guys, will take place on November the 23rd. The WNBA draft lottery will take place on November 23rd on ESPN. Okay, you guys see this here. I'll cover it on my next show, but closer to it, to the date. All right, November 23rd on ESPN, featuring the Dallas Wings, Minnesota Lynx, Seattle Storm, Washington Mystics, and Chicago Sky. It's predicted that the Dallas Wings, of course, will get the first pick. Minnesota get the second, Seattle third, Washington and Chicago, and so on. All right. Where we at? All right, we're going to wrap up, guys. We're here for 2 hours. We're going to wrap up. Colleen, Gemma, thank you guys so much. W360 Nation, thank you guys so much for tuning in, okay? I love you guys. I have missed you guys. Yes, we are back. We are back. We are back. We're back. We are back. Shout out to Ben Daniels, who was in the chat tonight. Shout out to you, Ben Daniels. I don't know if he's still around, but shout out to Ben Daniels. I love Ben. Shout out to Rhodes. Rhodes has been someone that I've chatted with has provided outstanding like advice how to, grow your channel and things like that. Shout out to Rose. He's just always been just so amazing. Ben Daniels, CDS, um, just everybody. I hate saying people because you always leave somebody out, and then you start having to think of people. But shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. Keep the vision. Somebody mentioned Fly Hippie earlier. I like Fly Hippie. And just everybody covering the WNBA and women's basketball, man. This is growing. I thank you guys so much. W360 Nation, I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Before we get out of here, I want to let you guys know. Change the battery in your smoke alarm. You have to. You have to. There is nothing worse than having company over to your place and you're trying to have a conversation and your smoke alarm is going off. That sucks. And you look irresponsible. I judge. I judge you if you don't change your smoke alarm. I sure do. I sure do. Shouts out to the 8580 podcast. Shout out to the 8580 podcast. Okay. Shout out to y'all. Y'all in the building. Other than that, guys, change your smoke alarm. Drink plenty of water. The season is changing. As you guys see, I have my beanie on. It's getting cold outside. Take your sea moss. Take your elderberry. Times are tough right now. There are a lot of people losing their jobs. There's a lot going on right now in the real world. So I hope that anyone that's watching, if you are going through anything, I hate when people come online and say, just pray. Or just, I just hope that this was an escape. That's all I can say to anyone going through anything right now. I just hope that this show is an escape. And feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to me. I can't give you no money. But I definitely, respond to you. And just everybody, guys, we're all getting through this together. Okay? I love you guys. Enjoy your weekend. If you're off from work this week, take your time off from work. Put on a big t-shirt with a hole in it. Ladies, let your boobs hang free. Let your hair down. And take a bath with some candles and some wine and unwind. Okay? And watch the W360 and tell your family to make sure you subscribe to the W360. Okay? Until next episode, I love you guys. Peace. And so green.